Hi everyone, welcome back to Eden. How are you all doing? I hope you are all doing great. So we have been discussing about tenses from a few videos. Like today also we'll be continuing with tenses only. Today we'll be discussing about simple past and past continuous tense. So before we proceed with what we want to discuss, please do like, share and subscribe. Okay. So today's topic is past simple. So we have seen present simple, which is used to talk about universal facts and habitual actions and all. When we are saying past simple, past means something which happened. Okay. When we are saying it is past simple, that means an action which has got over in the past. So past simple is very simple. It is used to express something, or it is used to express about actions which already got over or got completed. So the form is also simple. It will have a subject plus the verb form, which is past simple form of verb, that is V2 form of verb, right? So we have seen in regular and irregular chart, we have seen how the past simple and past participle verbs are being formed. So that verbs are used. Like if you have seen an example, we lived in Vadodara for 3 years. We lived there in Vadodara for 3 years. For 3 years, where did we live? We lived in Vadodara. That means subject plus past form. Live, lived. Okay, live, lived. Lived is the past form of verb. So we lived in Vadodara for 3 years. So like I drank coffee. I drank coffee yesterday. So if I want to say that I already drank coffee, that is yesterday I drank coffee. So it's a completed action and it has been done in the past. Now if we want to express this past simple on a timeline diagram, now that you know how to express, it will be very easy. So, we lived in Vadodara for 3 years. For a span of 3 years, we don't know from when to when, but we lived there in Vadodara for 3 years. So, this is an event which happened in the past. So, the past event, it is happening in the past. So, this is indicating a completed action. Like if I say, I drank coffee. Now, past and future. I drank coffee yesterday. Yesterday, suppose if it is evening, if I say yesterday evening, then I can mention yesterday evening. Otherwise, simply yesterday. I drank coffee yesterday. It has got over. This is a completed action. So, this is how we will represent past simple. Next is past continuous. Okay, so past continuous tense is used to express about an ongoing action which was happening in the past. So generally we will be talking about past while narrating stories, or when we want to tell about something which happened yesterday, or when we are trying to tell about events which already finished or happened, but then it was happening like this, at that time it was happening like this. So to narrate that what happened exactly at that time, we will be using past simple or past form of verbs. And in past continuous, you will be narrating the events, how they were happening in the past, which were still ongoing. Suppose, yesterday while I was having my dinner, I got your call, somebody called. Okay, somebody called me when I was having dinner. So, one action which is getting a call, that is called, is a finished event. But while I got the call, what I was doing, I was still having food. That means I was still having dinner. One is an unfinished action which is not getting over, it was still continuing, that was continuous one. The other one, the other event which happened is past simple, which finished. Like, I was having dinner when he called. So, I was having dinner. There are two events here you can see. So, I was having dinner. One is I was having dinner and he called me. So, he calling me is a finished action. He called. That's simple. Past simple. He called me. But while he called me, My food is still going on. I was still eating. So, it was an ongoing action in the past. So, that is past continuous tense. The structure of this will be subject plus was or were. Like for am, is, are. In the present, we'll be using was or were. I was. Okay? I was. He was. She was. They were. You were. We were. So, when do we use was? We use was with I was, he, she, it. You'll be using was. For you, they and we, were is used. Right? For I, you, for I, he, she, it, we'll be using was, and you, we and they, you'll be using were. So, subject, when the subject is you were sleeping. While I came yesterday, you were sleeping. You were sleeping while I came yesterday. I came to your house, but when I came, you were sleeping. Me coming to your house is a finished action. But when I came to your house, your action was still ongoing. You were still sleeping. I didn't wake you up, but you were still sleeping. So, that is an unfinished ongoing action. That is past continuous tense. Right? So, how to represent this on a timeline diagram? So, everything happens in the past only. I don't know when I have started eating. I don't know when I started eating. I was eating. It was a continuous action. While I was in middle of eating, somewhere in middle of eating, he called. This is a finished action. This is simple past. But this action which is still continuing. What I was doing? I was eating. I was eating when I got a call. Okay? So, this is how you will represent past continuous tense. Right? So, next is, okay, here are a few examples wherein you can see both past simple and past continuous tense in the same sentences. So, like I have said, past continuous tense, when you are representing with an activity, with another activity which is finished action. Okay, one is an ongoing action, the other one is a finished action. So, if you see, I was talking on phone. So, here I can see the structure. Subject plus was or were, was plus talking, verb in ing form. So, this is past continuous. I was talking. One, on phone. I was talking on phone. When I was talking on phone? When my brother arrived. This is subject. And this is verb in V2 form. That is past simple form of verb. So, my brother arrived. When my brother arrived, I was talking on phone. I was talking on phone when my brother arrived. So, here you can see two actions. One is past simple sentence. This is past continuous. Like, she took a photo. You can see, she took a photo. She took. So, you can see subject plus past form of verb. She took a photo as we were getting out of the car. We, subject, were. Subject plus were plus verb in ing form. This is continuous, past continuous. She took a photo as we were getting out of the car. We is the subject, were, that is the form. Subject plus was or were plus verb in ing form. So, this is past continuous tense. Now, you were sleeping. You were sleeping when I came to your house. I came to your house yesterday and you were sleeping. So, you were sleeping. Subject plus were plus verb in ing form. This is one past continuous sentence. When I came. Subject plus past form of verb. When I came, you were sleeping. So, that is past simple. When I came. She was playing when I fell down. Okay. So, I fell down. While I fell down, she was actually playing. She didn't notice it. She was playing. This is a continuous form. This is an ongoing action. And when this action is still happening, what happened? I fell down. While she was still playing, I fell down in the middle of her play. Okay. So, this is about past continuous and simple past tense. I hope you have understood it, and we'll see the other two in the next class. Thank you.